Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. My name is Chris, and if you haven't visited my channel before, I usually do videos on luxury items like handbags and shoes. Today I'm going to be talking about makeup. This is a video that was requested from one of my viewers. I believe her name was Layla 1008. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I want to thank her for the suggestion. I thought it was a great idea, and so I'm going to do that video today. I do want to apologize ahead of time because I have a cold, and hopefully you can understand me. I'm having a little bit of a hard time talking today. Okay, so if you've seen any of my other videos, you probably know that I have talked about this giant makeup bag that I carry around with me, even though I don't wear a lot of makeup. And so today I'm going to show you the contents of that bag. Some are good and some are bad, but this is the bag itself right here. Nothing special about it really. It was a giveaway bag from Clinique. You know, when you buy some of their items, you spend $35 or something like that, they give you a bag with all kinds of little goodies in it. So this is one of the bags. I like it because it's cloth and it's really nice and bright, has a lot of pretty flowers on it, and you can find it easily in your makeup bag. So usually what I do is end up putting all of my makeup that I'm wearing for the day, I just throw it in the bag, and consequently I usually have a ton of stuff in there that I don't even know what I have. But there are a couple things that I don't technically carry with me, although I do use them every day. So I'm going to show you those items, and I'm going to apologize ahead of time because I have to put my glasses on so I can read the exact names of them. The first thing is the primer that I use. This thing is called the J1 Jelly Pack. I found this through glowrecipe.com. You may be familiar with them because I think they were on Shark Tank. But this is an item that is very different from most primers that I've tried before. Usually they're silicone. I have very oily skin and they do tend to slide a little bit over the day. But this one is sticky. It has a sticky texture, and it's a little bit challenging to put on because you have to actually pat it on your face rather than rub it around your face or smooth it into your face. So it's a little bit of getting used to with this one, but I have to say, if you have oily skin, this is the bomb. I love this stuff. It is excellent. It grips your makeup all day, and it's the first time that I've ever found something that really, really works and gets rid of that shine for me. The next item after I put my primer on, of course, is going to be my foundation, and this is the tried and true Chanel. This is the Perfection Lumiere Velvet. I absolutely love this stuff. I've tried multiple kinds of foundations over the years, and this is the only one that I consistently go back to. In fact, I'm almost out of it and I have to get some more. It goes on very smoothly. It keeps a nice finish, kind of diffuses the light, and it's really beautiful. So I love this. A little bit pricier. Now, some of my items are high-end like this, and some are drugstore through and through, so you're going to see as I go through items. So I guess if I'm imagining that I'm putting my makeup on, the next thing I'm going to do is some color correction. I have a lot of dark circles under my eyes, and after watching some YouTube videos, I discovered that I'm supposed to be putting some sort of brightener under there. So I found this one from e.l.f., and you can get e.l.f. in the drugstore or the grocery store even. It's very accessible and really cheap. Like, I think this is maybe $6, $5 or something. But it has these different colors for color correction. They're like little creams that go on. It comes with a little brush. And the orangey one is to help with dark circles. I think the green is for red spots. The blue and the beige, I can't quite remember. I haven't used those, but this is nice to put on before you put your concealer on. So after I would use that, then I would go to my concealer. I know it's in here somewhere. And this is also a drugstore brand. This is Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and this is another really popular item that probably most people have heard of before. It goes on in this neat way. It's got this little sponge tip on the top of it, and so you just kind of dab it into your areas that need a little bit of camouflage. And I like the way this blends, especially when you get a beauty blender. So this one, again, I've tried a lot of different makeup products over the years, and this is one of the best. I did have one once from MAC, and I thought it was wonderful, except that it came in a glass bottle, and I accidentally dropped the glass bottle in my sink and it shattered everywhere and I felt like I just wasted so much money. So I got the Maybelline and I love the Maybelline. Okay, after I would be done with my preparation, then I would go into my diffusing powder. So this is a Perfect Finish HD powder. This is also by e.l.f. I like this, and I've tried others, but I like this one because I like the container that it comes in. You can see it's almost gone. It actually has a mirror, and then it has the pan with the powder in it, and then it also can flip up if you wanted to keep a little what is that thing called, a powder puff in there, if you wanted to. I don't keep one in there just because I apply this typically with a brush, but I do like the packaging on this one, and so I have to be honest, I think it's just as good as any of the high-priced ones out there. Okay, next we would do blush, and this is a more high-end blush that I use. This is Marc Jacobs. You're going to be surprised at the color. Maybe it won't show up in the video, I don't know, but it is like this electric pink color. And when the sales associate came to try this on me, because I was in Sephora looking for a nice blush, I looked at it and I thought, oh my god, it's like electric pink. But he said, no, we'll give it a try. And honestly, it is the best blush color for me. I have very pale skin, and this one really just suited me. So even though it was a little bit pricier, I ended up getting this one and I love it, and I've had it for a long time too. So Marc Jacobs makeup really lasts. It does have this nice little packaging as well. That's the one thing about your higher end makeup. It comes in a lot of nice packaging. Okay, that would be it for blush, and then I would go into my eyes. This is a MAC makeup palette here, or eyeshadow palette. Can't really tell you. Purple ×9 it's called. So these are all purpley shades. I have sort of greenish eyes. They're like greenish hazel eyes, and I feel like purples often complement me, especially if I wear a lot of pinks, which I tend to do, pinks and reds. So as you can see, some of them are more popular than others, but I do love MAC eyeshadows because they really have staying power, and in fact I often use a MAC eyeshadow for an eyeliner. So I have this little angled brush that I bought from MAC, and you just dab it onto your eye and you line it that way rather than using a pencil. So I don't always use a pencil. I have one of those markers now too, and sometimes that could be harsh as well. As I get older, I find that my eyes are getting a little bit, wrinkly, and it's harder to put stuff on. So that would be it for eyeshadows. Let's see what else I have in here. Then we would go into eyebrows. This is also from e.l.f. So I have a lot of e.l.f. things. Oh, I didn't talk about my eye primer. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Eyeshadow primer, also from e.l.f. I was looking for a specific one from CoverGirl. They didn't have it, and I was frustrated, and I saw this one. It was only $2. So how can you go wrong? For $2, eyeshadow primer, can't go wrong. Give it a try. It really works. Okay, back to this. This is the brow pencil. So these are available from e.l.f. in the drugstore or the grocery store. You turn it this way to get your little stick right there. It's not real skinny, but it's not a big fat one, so you can do some filling in with your eyebrows. And then on the opposite side you have a little spoolie, and the spoolie is nice to blend everything. And I have to say that the majority of the time with brows, it's more about the color of the product than the delivery system, if that makes sense. I'm not really keen on whether it is a skinny pencil or even one of those waxy types of things. It's all about the color for me. I tend to like a more natural brow look, so I don't go for that really Photoshop look that a lot of people like. I don't have the skill, I guess, to do it, but this works for me really nicely, and again, a not very expensive item. Okay, now we're probably getting into the last of my makeup. So this is the mascara that I have been using. This is Physicians Formula. I had a wonderful mascara and I dropped it on my tile floor and it cracked and I had black everywhere and I was frustrated. Threw that away, and then I was just in a hurry and I grabbed Maybelline Great Lash because I know people rave about it, and I hated it. I don't know what was up with it. It ran, I just didn't like it, and it didn't do anything for my lashes. I have kind of sparse lashes. They're, not very long, and so I like to try like a thickening formula. But this one I grabbed because it was there and I saw it and I grabbed it, and it's okay. It's not too bad. It's black. It has this sort of funky brush that has like a twist to it. But to be honest with you, it's not the best mascara I've ever had in my life. And in fact, if anybody out there can recommend a really good mascara for someone with sensitive eyes and skimpy lashes, I would be happy to hear about it. So price, I don't really care about too much as long as it works really well. So please get down there and comment. Tell me what kind of mascara to buy, because this one's okay, but it's not the best. All right, a couple other items here. Let's see. Oh, I have this thing. This is a white pencil that is supposed to line my waterline in my eyes, and I gotta say, it doesn't write very well, and I find that irritating. I hardly ever use it. I should probably just get it out of my bag. Lipsticks. Okay, tons and tons of lipsticks. That's the one thing that I am crazy about. I love lipstick. It's my favorite thing to buy, and you're gonna see here I have like tons of lipstick. And these are just the ones I'm carrying around with me. So this is Carmex. This is my favorite chapstick. It has a nice tingly feeling to it. So I use that quite a bit. Let's see, this is a lipstick from Sephora. I think it was called Color Stories, and this one is sort of a brownish, pinkish color. I like that a lot. This is my Dior lipstick. I think this is the one I'm wearing right now. It is quite pink, and it's nice and creamy, so I really like Dior lipsticks. I think they're very moisturizing. I have a very favorite of mine, which is the Sephora matte. It's one of those lip stains. It's matte. I probably bought this one about 3 or 4 times. I think it's called Marvelous, something like that. And I can't, the print on there is literally so small that I can't even read it with my glasses on. But I love this. It stays on for a really, really long time. So that's a good one. This is my mother's, my poor mama. She has Alzheimer's, and so sometimes when I take her out, I have her lipstick for her so she can dress herself up a little bit. So I keep it with me. These are 2 Bite lipsticks. This is like a lip pen or crayon that I got from Bite, and again, a brownish pink. And then this is the other one. This was just like a little sample set that I got. I think it was like a birthday present from Sephora. And that was also sort of a brownish pink. So that seems to be one of my more popular colors. Okay, we're getting down to the end here. It's almost empty, my bag. Last thing I have is probably my newest lipstick. This is from NYX. It is called Lip Slip, and it is in this Red Queen color. It is nice and long lasting, although in retrospect, it's a little bit too orangey for me, so I'm probably not going to get as much use out of it as I would in more of a bluish red tone. And then this is my all-time favorite lipstick here. This is my Chanel, and it is in this beautiful red, and most of the time if I am on camera and I'm wearing red lipstick, this is the lipstick that I'm wearing. It's creamy, it stays on for a long time, and it's just a beautiful shade. Let me see what the shade is. I will at least tell you that. It is number 99, and it is called Pirate, so that's an easy one to remember. So I think that is about it, other than I have a hair tie in here too. And some, lots of weird stuff in here. Okay, and a nail clipper. And that is it for what's in my makeup bag. Layla 1008 also mentioned perfume, and there's only 2 perfumes that I wear. They're both Chanel. One is Chanel Allure, which is kind of my everyday perfume, and then my all-time favorite is my Coco Mademoiselle, which I absolutely love, and it just makes me happy when I smell it. It just gives me this wonderful feeling, and it's one of those perfumes that you can still continue to smell. Sometimes when you use perfume a lot, you kind of get numb to the smell, if you know what I mean. I know that's not the right word, but for the Coco Mademoiselle, I absolutely love that one. So that is it for all the crazy things that are in my makeup bag. I hope you enjoyed this video. I do apologize for my voice once again. And if you did like my video, please consider subscribing. I would love it if you did. I'd love to have you back again. And again, if you have any comments, especially about mascara, give me a recommendation in the comment section below. And until next time, I will see you soon. Take care.